music is still loud, but I'm gonna reduce a little bit. Okay. Hey. Wait, do I need to read this? Oh. Yeah, I'm gonna read it out loud. I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air, like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor, and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friends you never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. Wait, I need to get a drink first before I continue. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I want to check if my if my voice is clear enough. Okay, so I have to speak a little bit louder. Also to practice my English, practice my pronunciation. Okay, continue. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. I almost slept again, but I caught you this time. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. That's like you were thinking about... Wait, you say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. English. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Fine. But you did wait for me, after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean, even if you want to. Whatever you say, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Felicia, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already. Hey, wait, that was me. I told you already. I'm really not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. Eh? That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did. In one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me. When I'm perfectly content, just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know? And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET, N-E-E-T, in a few years because you're not used to the real world. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises though. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess. I'll promise you that. Yay! Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside her head. The school is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Hello? Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know. Know what? Well, that you could come to my club. Sayori? Yeah? There's no way I'm going to your club. Eh? Meaning? Sayori is the vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she's only dated because she thought it would be fun to start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title Vice President. Then that said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring a new member. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Okay. Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead or if she's so cunning as to have planned all of this out. I let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yes, let's go! Oh my goodness, I need a drink. I'll be right back. I'll listen to myself. That sounds stupid. my goodness, that sounds stupid. Oh my goodness. I sound stupid, but the music is too still loud. Okay, and thus today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. Sorry, the chair is being loud. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, the new member is here. I told you, don't call me a new member. Eh? I glance around the room. Wait, I need a new voice. Row 1. Welcome to the wait, sorry. Let me say that again. Welcome to the literature club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori always says nice things about you.
Seriously? You brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere.
Oh my goodness, I need a new voice. What voice do I need for this girl tree? I need a new voice. I can't make a new voice. Yeah, I'll just say whatever. Ah, Glisha, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. Wait, I'm a man? I'm a boy? Oh, I play as a boy. Wait, oh, okay. So I need to, my voice would be deeper.
What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry.
Natsuki. Hey, wait.
The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She is also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori.
You can just ignore her when she gets moody.
Sayori says that quietly to my ear.
Oh,
Then turns back towards the other girls.
anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Wait, how's her voice again? Don't say that. Don't say things like that.
Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Oh, well, it's nice to meet both of you.
And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? What's her voice again? Ah, no, her voice. That's right. It's great to see you again, Galicia.
Monica smiled sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talk, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic, basically completely out of my league. so having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little. You too, Monica.
Come sit down, Gleisha. Wait, I'm a man, but my name is Gleisha. Can I change? Wait. I wanna. Oh, I can't. I can't change my name. Can I? Oh no, I can't change my name. But it's okay. So Gleisha is a man now. Come sit down, Gleisha. We made a room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes.
Hey, I made them. I'll get them.
Sorry, I got a little too excited. I keep forgetting how her voice is. Oh. Then, how about I made some tea as well?
The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayuri mentioned, it's been widened so that there's one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayuri. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrap tray and Yuri opens the closet.
That sounds weird.
Still feeling awkward, I take a seat. I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da!
Oh my goodness, this is embarrassing, man. Natsuki lifts the foil of the tray to reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolates were used to make ears. So cute! I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki.
Well, you know.
Just hurry and take one. Sayuri grabs one first, then Monica. I follow. It's delicious! Sayuri talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Why would you, Turn the cupcake around with my fingers, looking for the best. It's a cupcake. You're looking for a best angle. Like there's like maybe the top or the bottom or in the middle maybe. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good.
Thank you, Natsuki. Oh, why are you thanking me? It's not like I...
Haven't I heard this somewhere before?
Made them for you or anything?
Eh? I thought you technically did, Sayuri said.
Well, maybe. But not for you.
You know, you, dummy.
Alright.
I gave up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismissed the conversation. Yuri returned to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray.
You keep a whole tea set in the classroom?
Don't worry, the teacher gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book?
Um,
I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you.
eh?
That's not insulted. Yuri looks away.
I mean that, you know.
I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. So, what made you consider the literature club? Sayuri forced me to join. I have no choice. I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayuri. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayuri seems really happy here, so that's okay. Don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone.
Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year?
Hahaha. Well, you know, to be honest, I can't stand all of the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and the publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. This is tiring, man. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica really is a great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement.
Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club.
You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the efforts to start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you are both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah. We'll do our best.
You know it.
Oh my goodness, I'm out of breath. Wait. I'm sorry if I'm breathing heavily. Reading is I'm not used to reading out loud, but yeah, I decided to do something right instead of just clicking the space bar. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have really worked hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So, Glisha, what kinds of things do you like to read? I don't know. It's a random things that I like to read. I don't have something specific, but I don't know. Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a clue. But relatable. Me. This is really me. Oh my goodness, I should start reading, man. I bought books, but I never read them. Well, I read some, but I never finished them. Maybe I should start. Anyway, manga. I muttered to myself, half joking. I don't think I ever read manga before. Yeah, I don't read manga. Wait, I did when I was little. I forgot. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. But not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traced the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story with such a foreign word is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. I desperately grabbed something I can relate at the minimal level. At this rate, you might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you. I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Serial horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Ugh, I hate horror. Oh, why is that? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called "Don't Say It Out Loud!" And give it back. Fine. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as cute as you are. Sayori's I don't know the words. Up behind Natsuki's and put her hands on her shoulder. I'm not cute. I'm not cute. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Eh? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime?
Wait, give me a moment. Try something. Mic check, 1, 2, 3. Okay.
Hello. Didi kan nih? Hai Didi. Hello, welcome to the stream. Thank you for visiting me. Hello. Saya tengah main game. Dia tahu lah, dia cakap yang ini horror game, tapi masih belum sampai di sana lah. And then sebab dia tidak bercakap, so saya extend sejak jadi dia orang punya apa tuh, macam voice over. Enjoy my I don't know what's that called, but yep, enjoy. So continue, ah. Why don't you share them sometimes?
No.
Natsuki averts her eyes.
You wouldn't like them.
Not a very confident writer art yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that levels of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself.
You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities, and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feels comfortable enough to share hers.
I guess it's the same for Yuri. I wanted to read everyone's poem. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea. Everyone. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then next time we meet, we all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even.
Yeah, let's do it. Plus,
Now that we have a new member, I think it will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Galicia? Monica smiles warmly at me once again.
Hold on, there's still one problem.
Eh? What's that? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But I'm sorry. I thought. Alicia, you all. I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poem is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. What? One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Yes, I'm so happy. Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey, you really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed. I did, I came for the cupcakes, that's all. Then that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remembers tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting, so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Alicia, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? Nope. I don't have any writing skills, man. I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey, Galicia, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? Oh yeah, that's right. Sayori and I never walk home together anymore because she always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Whatever. Yay. With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? That's so boring, man. Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. That's your purpose for these girls? Huh? Ish. Alright, I just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Oh, do I get to decide what topics? Ooh, pick words you think your favorite club member would like. Something good might happen when you're so I get to choose. Disaster, pout, inferno, pain, crimson, anger, eternity, silly, nature, breathe. We'll start with nature. Nature passion, nature scars, nature fireplace, headphone, misery cheeks, portrait shiny landscape defeat, nature headphones. I don't know how that relates, but whatever, man. Contamination, sadness, climax, fear, peace, family, destiny, email, calm journey. Nature, headphones, contamination. Uncanny, melody, happiness, rose, nipple, empty, cheer, strawberry, infallible, feather. So nature, headphones. What did I choose? Oh yeah, wait, I don't remember. What did I choose? Oh, contamination. Contamination. Strawberry. And then fireworks. And then displays. And then you jump. And then you pink. And then everything is I don't know what this means. Everything is childhood, and then music, and then waterfall, and then horror. Yeah, a little bit horror. I don't like. And then love, and then you go shopping, and then you feel lazy, and then you go to a party, and then there's games, and then you fly, and then there's a question, and then friends. I don't know. Okay. Hi again, Glisha. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Hahaha. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Glisha. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you, making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on. Like he deserves any slack. Sayori told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year, and last year too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what, but if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Natsuki finds herself stuck in between saying Monica and manga. Oh, manga is literature. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Glisha always gives it his best as long as He's having fun. He helps me with busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. Sayuri, that's because your room is so messy, it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once. Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come? You and Glisha can become good friends too. Sayuri? As usual, Sayuri seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. Oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know? Wait, Sayuri.
Yeah?
Me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing.
What is it?
Never mind. Sayuri made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do?
Eh?
I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking.
I guess that means it's up to me to rescue this situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what.
Is that so?
Yeah, I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be.
Alright. Well, here.
Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out the book.
I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And if you could, discuss it if you wanted. This is...
Oh, sorry, wrong. That's my internal thought.
How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I like. This might mean not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think.
Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayuri and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. Man, it looks like no one wants to be bothered today. I slumped down into the nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with something literature related by myself like this? I guess I could always read some of the book Yuri gave me, but I feel a little too tired to read. I could probably fall asleep right now. I close my eyes and end up listening in on Sayuri's conversation with Monica. We're probably gonna see... Wait, I need to cough. Reading is tiring. I mean, reading out loud is tiring. Okay. We're probably gonna seem really lame compared to all the other clubs though. Oh wait, Well, we can't give up. The festival is our chance to show everyone what literature is all about. The problem is that the idea of a literature club sounds too dense and intellectual. But it's not like that at all, you know? We just need a way of showing that to everyone. Sometimes that speaks to their creative mind. That doesn't solve the problem though. Huh? What do you mean? Even if we came out with the most fun thing ever, nobody will come in the first place if it's a literature event. So it's more important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, you know? And after they come, we can do the things to speak to their creative minds. What's this? Sayuri is taking this really seriously. It's rare to hear her deliberating like this. That's a good point. In that case, do you think food will do the trick? But what kind? Well, I guess we could. Cupcakes! Good thinking. Natsuki would love to do that. Yeah, you're right. Natsuki makes the best cupcakes. That works out perfectly. That wasn't why you suggested it. Cupcakes speak to my creative tummy. Cupcake it is then. I'm hungry. Anyway, we still need to work out the details of the event itself. I find myself smiling. In the end, Sayori is still her usual self, but therein lies the unexpected reason I admire her. Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all, Sayori can put her mind to things and make them come to life. I suppose that's why I end up letting her get on my case about things. I can't help but wonder what it would be like to see the world through her eyes. Wow. I open my eyes to find Sayori's face filling my vision. I nearly fall out of my chair. I'm sorry. Wait, actually I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for sleeping like that. This isn't the napping club. Does our school have a napping club? You're staying up late again, aren't you? Now that you're in the club, you're gonna have less time for anime, you know. You need to get used to it. Don't say that out loud! I glance over my shoulder to see if Monica overheard. It's true though. Yeah, I know. You're always looking out for me, Sayori. That's what I do best. And that's a problem. What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you? Eh? Not every day. That's not very convincing. How many days this past week have you gotten up on time? It's a secret. I knew it. Come on. Just give me the benefit of the doubt. I can't even do that. Look, Sayori, it's written all over you. Eh? Sayori glances around at herself. How is it written all over me? You were clearly in a rush this morning. Look, your hair is sticking out all around here. Oh wait. I run my finger tip down to the side of Sayori's hair, trying to straighten it out. Man, you really need a brush for this. My hair is just really hard to get. Wait, I just realized something.
I made Sayuri's voice sounds like Paimon. Am I Paimon? Yes, Sayuri is Paimon. I don't know if it is a good impression, but it sounds like Paimon. Anyway. Oh my goodness. Okay. My hair is just really hard to get right. I won't fall for that. There's more than just your hair. Look, your bow isn't straight either. And there's a toothpaste stain on your collar right here. I try to wipe off the stain with my finger, but nobody would ever notice that. Oh, I need a different accent so I don't sound like Paimon. I don't want to sound like Paimon. Wait, do I sound like Paimon? Okay. I don't sound like Paimon, so it's a good thing. Of course they would. Nobody's gonna tell you about it because they don't want to embarrass you. Fortunately, I really don't care about that. Hey, you, Minnie! You don't even keep your blazer buttoned up. Seriously, Sayori, why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet? Eh? That's super mean. Sorry, but you'll thank me later. I start to button. Man, did you? Why would you touch your blazer? That is assault. Without her permission, it's assault. You should not randomly just touch a person's blazer, man. This is wrong. I would be uncomfortable if a guy touched my blazer or my jacket like that. Ew, no. Once you see how much better it looks, you'll change your mind. No! Ew, pervert, no! No, I'm gonna skip. Skip. I don't like this graphic skip. No! Ew! This is so wrong. Skip. Okay. Phew. That's so much better. Sayuri puts her arms out and twirls around. So if I keep it unbuttoned, then I won't get a boyfriend, right? What kind of logic is that? And why are you saying that like it's a good thing? Because if I had a boyfriend, then you wouldn't even let me do. What? Sayori, are you okay? Huh? Why do you have that mentality then? Huh? Wait, huh? I don't understand you, Sayori. I don't understand you. Okay, I understand. You have a crush on me. I understand that. But you're being crazy right now, girl. You're being creepy. Ew, no. 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 Stop saying all these embarrassing things. Exactly, yes. Stop saying that, Sayori. Yeah? I didn't say anything embarrassing. Jeez. Well, anyway, just focus on trying to wake up a little earlier. Only if you focus on going to bed earlier. Fine. It's a deal. I guess we really are better at taking care of each other than we are taking care of ourselves. Yeah, I guess so, huh? So maybe you could come. The fish, Sayori? No! You should not say that. No! You're doing it again, Sayori. You're a perfect Sayori. No! You're a yeah, Sayori, stop. Where's your dignity? Oh, but I was joking that time. Man, it's impossible to tell with you sometimes. Okay, everyone. Huh? Monica suddenly calls out. Why don't we share the poems we wrote now? Yay! Felicia, I can't wait to read yours. I don't know if it sounds good. But well, okay. Yeah, same. I felt to sound enthusiastic, but Sayori still trots away to retrieve a poem. By the way, do you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah. My realizations end. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait! Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pulled out their poems. Sayori's is on a wrinkled sheet of a loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition book. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Now, wait. I'm gonna take a drink. Who should I show my poem first? Show it to. I don't know who to choose, but I will choose this one. Okay, I told Natsuki I was interested in her poem yesterday. It's probably only fair if I shared mine with her first. Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you. That's a little blunt. Well, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. It just didn't evoke any emotions. So basically, it's not cute enough for your taste. Do you want to get smacked? I'll pass. Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you'll like it. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. Yeah. I told you you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't it the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like it when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem, seeing everyone around you do great things can really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice things about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like a setup for a rhyme at the end.
but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, didn't you? Yeah, I guess not. I've decided to humor her with one last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Okay, next one. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Monica. Hi, Galicia. Having a good time so far? Ah, yeah. Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. True. Yeah, relatable. Yeah, I don't like bringing up things also. I just like to go with the flow or something. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, want to share a poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Galicia. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know. But that's sort of barrier that we all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. I like this one. It makes me think of something Sayori would like. Is that so? You and Sayori are really good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if you had those sort of things in common. Well, we may be good friends, but Sayori and I are actually really different. Well, that may be the case, but maybe there are also some similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you, it sounds like the two of you really cares about each other's well-being. Even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you think. So I think that's the kind of vibe I get when reading your poem. You sure you're not reading into it too much? I could be. Oh gosh, I sound like Yuri. But in any case, Sayori's writing has kind of a gentle feel to it. I can tell that she likes exploring with emotions like happiness and sadness. Who knew that someone so happy would enjoy sad things too? Yeah, that's totally unexpected. Well, to each their own. And you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while, but I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased towards their own kind of styles, but I always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Anyway, do you want to read my poems now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good.
Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know.
I see. Well, let's read it then. Hole in wall. It couldn't have been me. See, the direction the sparkle, the spark, the spark. Restart. Hole in wall. It couldn't have been me. See, the direction the speckle protrudes. A noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend. I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside it for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel, blind, like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retinas, already scorched with a permanent copy of a meaningless image. Just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out, and he, on the other side, was looking in.
So, what do you think?
It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for a feedback.
That's okay. Yeah, this kind of style have gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful.
What was the inspiration behind this one?
Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess I could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit.
An epiphany?
Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming out strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brains get too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand. Go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk. Okay, next.
Oh my goodness. Reading out loud is tiring.
Next, Yuri.
Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough for her to finish reading.
Sorry, I forgot to start speaking.
It's fine, don't force yourself.
I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay? This is your first time writing a poem, right?
Yeah.
Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading through it.
So it's that bad. erase her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we haven't gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine, I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Right, it's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of our new writers. And having this through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. And I think the most noticeable things I recognize in a new writer is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick up a writing style separate from topic matter, and they fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once you find a train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. Wait, you talk so much, Yuri. Can I skip? No, I can't skip. It might take you some time, but all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little biased though. Biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily, as if it's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one, the last remaining sheet light to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing air of the present but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. I don't understand, but okay. I'm sorry I have such terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. I kinda did. I don't want to offend you, Yuri. I'm sorry. It's hard for me to. Your handwriting is too. I don't know. Too small. Too italic. And it's kind of hard for me to read, but it's fine. I can still read it. No problem. It's no big deal, but it's fine. I know you're insecure, but it took you a long time to read. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. Huh? That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was very descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you liked it. I'll be honest, since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri?
Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Glisha.
Really?
I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all, but remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experience in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a little more solemn, putting it that way. I haven't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things too.
Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I have to keep trying.
I'm counting on you. Who should I show my poem next? Well, I don't have a choice, don't I? Oh my goodness, it's tiring. Oh my goodness, this is so good, Glisha.
Yeah?
I love it. I have no idea you were such a good writer. Sayori, you must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing. Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either. Ah.
Jeez.
Yuri's opinion was way more constructive than this.
Are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it?
Yeah? Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of other people, you know. So when I read your poems, it's not just a poem, it's a Glisha poem. And that makes it feel extra special. Like I can feel your feelings in it. Sayori hugs the sheet against her chest.
You're so weird, Sayori.
Yeah, you're weird, Sayori. You're creepy. Me? I'm really just happy that you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really a part of a club now. Not to mention the fact I'm standing in front of you in the club room.
Oh well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise.
See? It's like I said it before, Glisha. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people. That's something only really good people do. Thanks, Sayori.
I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here.
Then again,
I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all.
yeah, I'm gonna make sure you have a lot of fun here, okay? And that will be my way of thanking you.
Alright, I'm going to hold you to that. Then,
Yay! Now you read my poems too, right?
don't worry.
Don't worry, I'm really bad at this.
We'll see about that.
Okay, Sayori's poem.
Dear sunshine,
The way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you miss me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above. The sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever, but I'm not mad. I want breakfast. That is beautiful. I love it. I love it. I love it. This is beautiful. This is I think this is the only poem that I understand, because it's like a poem where Sayori is confess that he has a crush on Sunshine. Wink, wink. Yeah, it's like a confession. It's like a love letter to Sunshine. Okay, in which I can understand. I guess that Sayori is deeply in love with me, I guess. But the part where I understand the most is I want breakfast. I want that too. I want breakfast. Sayori, this is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this? No, it's just a little bit. You can answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least that makes me feel a little better about myself. Don't be mean. I still try my best. Yeah. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you. Really? Yeah. Especially the last line. I'm an eggs and toast. Even though you were late to school? It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. This was so much fun. Monica's the best. Yeah. But next time I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I look forward to it. Phew, I guess that's everyone. A glance around the room that was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poem can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sighed. I guess that's what I ended blah blah. I guess that's why I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayuri and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read into tandem, I watch each of them expression change. Natsuki eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What is this language? Huh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say?
Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. If I was looking for a suggestion, I would have asked someone who actually liked it, which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and Glisha did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestion of my own. First of all, excuse me. I appreciate the offer. Yuri. I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I came across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Grisha liked my poem too, you know? He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. Yeah? That's not what I... You just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Glisha appreciated my advice more than he appreciated yours. How did you know that? How do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything still overly cutesy. Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs, no, I didn't. Why did? Cut that out. No, I did not say that word. No, whose magically grew a size bigger as soon as Glisha started showing up. No. That's okay. Natsuki, that's a little. This doesn't involve you. I don't like fighting, guys. Suddenly, both girls turned so at me, as if they just noticed I was standing there. Grisha, she's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point in making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Glisha. There's a reason we have so many tips and... Can I skip? I don't... this is boring. Sorry, I'm just gonna skip. lot. Yeah, scissors. Okay. Turn. Maybe I'll try. I will. It's already midnight here, so maybe I will continue this. Probably tomorrow. Yeah, I'm gonna continue this tomorrow because it's midnight and I am sleepy. So yeah, we'll continue this tomorrow, okay? I'm getting tired, man. This game is getting weird. I don't know if this game is appropriate. Like, I don't know if this is something inappropriate, or it's just like the storyline was like that, like a little naughty, and then you might get horror, but I don't know. Hopefully tomorrow there will be horror soon. Like there's a murder or a ghost or something. I don't know. I will try to maybe read through some of the review first. I guess this game is getting weird, and it's midnight for me. So yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you for watching. I'm getting tired. Reading is tiring. Reading out loud is tiring, and trying to like make a different impression of different people is tiring. But it's fun. Yeah, it's fun. But I'm not used to it, so it's kind of awkward. But it's fun. So yeah, gonna save this again. So yeah, I'm gonna end the stream now. Thank you for watching. Have a good night, everyone. I'll see you guys tomorrow, okay? To whoever watching this, good night. Thank you for watching. I'll play this maybe tomorrow, or maybe I'll play a different game. I don't know, depend on my mood. But yeah, good night. Bye. Thanks for watching. Thanks for the support. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.